Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. As you can see, there is no green screen, so things are going to be a bit off, going to be a bit weird, because, it's not to the normal thing. So you get to see my beautiful room yet again, until I can get that situation fixed. So without further ado, we have this here, talking about the Trump assassin. Of course, I'm showing you multiple articles here, just so you guys can see how much news is kind of talking about it. There's not really much on the CNN side at all. Even if we go to here, we go to ground news, and then we talk about like our man ski mask arrested. You're probably not going to find anything on the far left, right? Like this is just not gonna be a thing. So as you can see here, the left is nowhere in sight, not at all, and then all the right is talking about it. But the left, of course, is very, very silent on this, if at all. And I beg to question on what's going on here, right? So yeah, that's what we have here. So again, this is what's only going to be talking about on the right. You're not going to find this on the left because obviously the left doesn't like talking about things that are counterproductive to their cause. So what we have here is that the suspicious gun-toting man in mask arrested in Milwaukee just blocks from RNC convention, authorities reveal. On Monday, a 21-year-old man was arrested just blocks from the Reserve Forum, the building where the Republican National Convention is ongoing, and was found to have a weapon and an ammunition on him. Law enforcement sources told Fox News' Bill Milligan that Homeland Security Investigation and U.S. Capitol Police were surveilling the security perimeter of the RNC when they stopped a suspicious man wearing a mask. The man was reportedly armed with an AK-47 pistol, a full magazine, and a screen mask in a large basket. Milwaukee police said that the arrest occurred at around 1 p.m. on Monday on the 1200 block of N and 11th Street after Capitol Police observed the man looking suspicious wearing a ski mask and a large technical backpack in the street. Capitol Police performed a stop of the man and found that he was carrying a concealed weapon in his backpack and did not have a concealed carry permit. So, yeah, that's what's going here. I don't think there's too much alarm to be alarmed here, but yeah, that's kind of like the issue that we have right now, right? And of course, this is from Kyle Becker. The DNC has deployed its incendiary propaganda on wheels to the RNC. This comes in the aftermath of an assassination attempt on Trump's life. It also comes on the same day as a fatal shooting near the RNC. Democrats have no conscience or shame. And it's kind of what we're dealing here with here, right? This is just what we have. If you guys are just watching, it says just dictator on day one. This is what the DNC has put up. And I really want to question the Democrats here. What is your motive? Actually, I do know what your motive is. But again, why do this? Because this has no place in actually lowering the temperature at all on what you guys want to be saying, right? Because, again, if there's an armed ski mask guy, and you're still flashing this great old stuff right here, right? This dictator on day one stuff, I really, really want to see on how this is not going to be read to you, right? And I even said here on X here, saying that Democrats are doing a very good job of toning down the temperature as this gunman was found blocks away from the RNC. Then you have the audacity to have trucks with dictator on day one near the RNC convention. If Trump gets killed, it will be your fault, Democrats. And I don't see where there's any problems with saying this, because obviously, you guys are not doing a very good job of toning anything down. If anything, you're advocating and wishing for things a lot worse. So, I don't know about you, but Democrats, you're not doing a very good job. You're doing a pretty terrible job if you're seeing these type of things going on here. Now, this could be completely unrelated. It could not be like, he could not be doing this, but I suspect he might be doing this nefariously. And it's an issue, right? It's an issue, and Democrats are just refusing to lower the temperature. They're not doing anything to prevent this. They don't care if Trump unfortunately passes away by some ruffian, because if they did, they would, not be doing this. They would not be doing this. But instead, they are doing this. So I don't know what else to tell someone. Now, what we have here is this. Thomas Crooks pictured almost an hour hour before he shot Trump, sniper identified gunman acting suspiciously, checking his cell phone and a rangefinder at rally when they took the photo. So it says security service officials had would-be assassin Thomas Matthew Crooks on their radar for more than 40 minutes before he shot Donald Trump. A new image reveals. So that being said, if that's the case, like, they see the bike here, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you're gonna tell me this is not an inside job, then I think you're bloody insane. Because I think it is an inside job at this point. Because if you knew almost an hour before he shot Trump, why was nothing not done? Because each time the time goes up, right? Each time it goes up. First it was like a couple minutes here, then it was like a couple minutes, and then we go on to like, oh, he had like about 30 minutes or here, and now it says like closer to an hour, to where there are, 20 minutes, and then they're all like, oh, well, now it's an hour. Or so later we're gonna find out it's gonna be 2-3 hours later that 2-3 hours where you like, we could have stopped this guy long before that. So where are we going with this exactly? Because obviously this guy is a threat. He is a threat, and I don't know what else to tell people. And if he was literally almost an hour known, seen, pictured, we have a lot to ask the Secret Service here, and maybe, just maybe, this woman here, Cheeto, maybe she should just resign. Yeah, maybe you should just resign. Because at this point, this is all your fault. You have failed massively in every way. An hour before? An hour? Come on now. Come on. We all know what's going on here. Like, this is just completely stupid. So at this point, I'm going to start blaming Cheeto on the potential assassination attempt on Trump. Because if you are failing this hard, this negligently, then I have nothing else to tell you. This is just complete insanity in every regard, and I think warheads need to roll, especially the director of the Secret Service, because this is beyond a massive failure. This is such a big failure. I don't even know the word for it. All right, so this is insanity. This is insanity, and this needs to be stopped. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Let's try to share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.